Welcome back to The Inspired Entrepreneur with Heather Hope. Hey guys, welcome back. This is Heather Hope with The Inspired Entrepreneur. Happy Monday to you, January 8th. Yes, I am on top of things right now. I know what day it is. That's a big deal for me. So we're just going to go from there. So, start of a brand new week, right? So, let's see what today's thing is. I've got too many screens up going on here. Okay. What fun things did you do this weekend? How was your weekend? I have no idea what I did yet because we're not there yet for me. But jump over to YouTube. I appreciate those of you who have been jumping over and saying hi and letting me know what's going on. Every morning I upload, what's this thing called? A podcast. I upload my podcast every morning on my YouTube channel. So on my YouTube channel, you'll find all the podcasts. So this is episode 161, plus a few bonus episodes here and there of specific things. If you want to know how I manifested my husband, there's a podcast of that. How I manifested my happiness, which really means how I got rid of all that awful depression. That's an hour and a half long. That goes deeper into my past and how my upbringing was when I was a kid and some crazy crap that went on. And at the very end, I actually talk about the supplements that I take. I did disclose that stuff. I decided to at the end. But you can listen in on that. That was a while back, probably earlier this year, I guess, or maybe late December. I think it was in December. But you can find that. And what else do I have for bonus episode? One is on love / my husband. I don't know if I did my house. I just talked about it yesterday about the ocean view home. It's almost oceanfront, but it wasn't. It was 3 houses from the ocean. How I just talked about that yesterday, but it's not a bonus episode. There was another one. I don't remember what it was though. I'll do specific subjects and as a separate episode. But anyway, let's jump into today. But jump over to my YouTube channel, subscribe, like my videos, all that good stuff. But that's where you can make all your comments. Please be nice. Say hi. Let me know where you live, what you're manifesting. If you have a business, let me know what it's about, all that good stuff. Because I love hearing from you guys. And then also, and I've been saying this, well, I said it a while back, to find me on Facebook. I have two main, I have lots of business pages on Facebook, but two main ones, Millionaire Manifester and Heather Hope. And then I've got some other ones, but Heather Hope is the main one. That's where all of this stuff came from, was that Facebook page. I don't write a whole lot on the page anymore. I share the podcast and some videos and stuff like that. But I have limited my Facebook so much that, and I feel like I've taken a break. I've taken a break from a lot of things and just focusing on just a few things that I want to focus on. But I haven't been writing a whole lot for quite some time, not on my Facebook anyway. Just taking a break. So let's jump into today, February 8th. Each morning, write in your journal. Oh my goodness gracious. We've been talking about this for days now. If you want some really details, listen to yesterday's. That's pretty good stuff. Each morning, write in your journal a perfect day in the life you are aspiring to live. Your dream life. You're writing your future into existence. Literally, that's what you're doing. You're writing your future into existence. It's really like, as soon as you know what you want, it's a done deal. And all you have to do is get yourself in vibrational alignment with it, because this is a vibrational universe. This is quantum physics, mechanics, whatever it's called, right? And it's already done. So you have to vibrate at the level of that. So writing, visualizing, daydreaming, all that stuff is all about lining you up. It's already been created. because this is a very magical world that we live in, that things are already done. It's just all about you getting into alignment with it. It's all vibration. That's it. So it's like, it's so amazing. It really is. It blows my mind when things become so easy. When I realize that I've realized something, like actually got something because I vibrated at that level. And it's just, so I'm here to remind you daily to do this work, because that's what it takes. It literally does take a daily reminder. And that's why I wrote the book. That's why it's a daily book. It's a daily reminder because I know how important it is as a daily reminder. I've had people daily lately, Facebook friends that have been following me for a while now, asking me, "Are you still listening to Abraham?" I'm like, "Yes, every single day." I don't quit. It is my job. Like, and I do it because I love learning more and more and more about things. Like, there's a million layers. It feels like there's a million layers of understanding this stuff, and to get to the point of believing it and really truly understanding this material, that you have to have reminders constantly, like daily, at a minimum daily. You know what I mean? Like at a minimum hourly. Like I would love to have an hourly reminder, and I probably do have one, but of how this world works, like daily reminder. Somebody asked me the other day, a friend of mine asked me about creating an app. Have I thought about creating an app? And I'm like, I don't know if I have. I think somebody asked me a while back too, of like to have the daily thing come up on the app every day, right? As a thing of, here it is. Like, here it is in your face on your phone. Here's your reminder. Great idea. Add it to the list of my ideas of things I want to create. It's there. So, yeah. Okay, let me finish this message because I haven't finished it. Your future is now. At any moment, you can manifest what you want. At any moment. Any moment. Get excited. Get excited about it. I remember I'm manifesting a lottery win. It's a done deal. But I remember when I was in California last year, I remember, because it's such a small beach town. It's really small, right? It's really cool. But you can like walk nearly to almost everything. And so I remember walking around one time, or thinking about walking, I don't know. And I was listening to Abraham talking about winning the lottery, of like, get excited about it now. Like, get excited about it coming. Like, it's coming. It's on its way. Get excited about it. Live as if it's happened. You know what I mean? And so like that, what I just said, those several words, that's what needs to be reminded daily. Like there's some simple things that if we just heard that every single day, it would change our life. Get excited right now about the things that are coming to you. Get excited about it now, because so often we are bummed out or tired, or that it hasn't happened yet, or I'm still living my crappy life or whatever, right? And so I hope you don't ever think that, but occasionally I do, but it's rare at this point, because especially if you watch, like, gosh, you know how I was watching 90 Day Fiance, but I was really watching Beyond the 90 Days, of Americans going to other countries. And a lot of these countries are third world countries. And seeing the new places they're going to be living, and I'm just like, holy crap. Okay. Seeing the difference. Yeah, I have a greater, I was telling my friend, I have a friend who lives in Germany. And I have a couple of friends that live in Germany, but an old client of mine, we check in with each other once in a while, and she lives in Germany. And I think, no, it wasn't her, but I did tell her that I have a greater appreciation of living in America than I have in a while. Because this past year, this election year, I'm going to specifically say this election year has been crap, right? And that's not very positive, Heather, but that's how it feels, especially being in a massively Republican town who's all, whatever. it hasn't been terribly pleasant, and it tried my patience a zillion times, and now I just have to smile and try to love people just who they are because I don't need to know anymore. But I'm trying to live like my dog, how he doesn't care about what you've done and he still loves you. You know what I mean? Like unconditional love type of thing. Um, and not caring, because it's just the more you know about people, then the more you have that you can have against people, and I don't like that. So it's kind of like I'd like to keep relationships very surface level at this point because I don't want to know more about people that could just, this sounds terrible, I apologize if this sounds awful, but you know what I mean? Like, especially coming out, and I feel a lot better this, after the election, and things are feeling more hopeful. Things feel like they're back to normal. But I have a greater appreciation being an American, living in America, being an American, because in 2020, I wanted to renounce my citizenship and move to another country. Like, legit, 100%. That was the plan. Not anytime soon, but that was the plan. I found the guy that helps people do that. Like, I was very serious about it because I didn't like what I was seeing. And I'm like, there's got to be better places to live. Now, I truly believe there are probably better places to live, but I'm very comfortable here. And then when I see other places that are not better to live, I'm like, yeah, I'm very thankful that I live here. You know what I mean? Like, you see the contrast and you're like, oh no, I'm good. I'm really good. I have always lived in very safe places. Where I live now is the safest I've ever felt. I've always felt safe, but like, I live in great places. I live in great homes. I live in great neighborhoods. That's my choice. That's always my choice to live, in good places. I feel safe, um, all kinds of things. So I feel comfortable here, and I feel more hopeful, definitely, coming out of this last year. And so things feel really good now. Things got really weird because of my surroundings, because of, any kind of little bit of news that was coming in, you know, um, just learning more about certain people and them saying crap about certain people. And so it's been a really trying year, and then the pandemic really stirred the pot with a lot of people, and it's been a weird year. But now 2021, I knew coming into 2021 was going to be so much better, more hopeful, more positive. Things are going to move in the right direction. Um, Even though Abraham still says, everything's always working out, everything's always going in the right direction, sometimes it doesn't feel that way. Sometimes it feels like things are just absolutely going to crap. And it just depends on what you're paying attention to, right? So it's been trying. And now I feel better because I feel better being here. I feel better about what I'm doing. I feel good about, like, I truly want to travel Europe. Like, I'm really about Europe now. We went to Mexico in October, and I look back and I'm like, that seems really odd that we traveled to another country. I've been to Mexico once from a cruise and other, the Caribbean and stuff, but like, I had to upgrade my passport to fly. Roger got his passport to fly, and we flew in October amidst of a pandemic, which, looking back, it was fine at the time, it felt. Now I'm like, I wouldn't do it. I have no plans on traveling anytime soon until things are cleared up. And you know what I mean? Like, I feel good staying home now. Like, I'm really good about staying home. I'm getting used to it and feeling hopeful. And I don't need to go anywhere anytime soon. I don't need to move out of the country. I would love to explore Europe, all over Europe, and explore over time. But I don't need to flee the country because it sucks here. I don't need to do that. So, anyhow, I don't know how the heck I got on this topic, but let's go back to our message for today. Each morning, write in your journal a perfect day in the life you are aspiring to live. Your dream life. You are writing your future into existence. You're thinking, you're writing, you're speaking your life into existence. Watch what you're talking about. Because you can continue a story because you're continuing a story. There's something that I've been doing. Well, there's something that I've been working on, and it had been delayed. And so I was catching myself telling people, this is basically Facebook groups, because there's no one else to really talk to, right? So you got to watch what you're saying to people, because if you're repeating the same story and that story is not the story you want to keep living, you got to stop repeating it. So I've been reframing it of like, it's coming soon and it's coming any day now, the thing I'm waiting for. It's coming in any day instead of like, I'm still waiting, blah, 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 right? So I've learned or I have to stop talking. I have to stop. Abraham said, I think it was in Phoenix a couple years ago, saying, we talk way too much. We talk way too much because when we talk, whatever we're focused on when we're talking, the law of attraction is bringing more of that to us as we're talking. So we talk more and more and more. And so we have to watch what we're talking about, because the law of attraction is just attracting more of what we're talking about, right? The more thoughts, more subjects, more everything. And so when we talk a lot and then we start talking more about the things we don't want, it's just like we talk ourselves into a ditch that then we can't get out of. Then we feel like crap. So we got to talk. We're talking our future into existence. So whatever you're talking about, whatever you're writing about, whatever you're thinking about, you're doing that. You're creating your future. That's it. Your future is now. At any moment, you can manifest what you want. Okay, guys. I'm going to let you go. We're going to be a little bit short and sweet today. Have an amazing start of your new week, and I will be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.